As your clients progress through the steps of applying for, gaining approval for, and receiving a mortgage for a home, you need to be aware of the details of this process to help them along. In the BNTouch CRM, you can easily track what stage of the mortgage process each borrower is in at any given time. Further, you can log the actual and projected dates of each step, enter comments for your own record, and read reports about the current status of each of your clients in this process. In the Mortgages tab, you can open any client's record by clicking their blue name link. The In Processing sub-tab is used to track the dates of each milestone the borrower reaches in the loan process. For each step, from completing their loan application to successfully funding their loan, you can note the date the borrower is projected to meet that goal, when they actually complete it, and any notes for you and your coworkers regarding their mortgage process. Dates can be modified manually here by clicking in any of the date fields and selecting a date on the calendar. If your CRM is set to sync with an LOS or other external software, these dates will automatically update to match. These dates will also affect the indicators to the left of the text fields for each stage. A green checkmark icon will appear for any steps that have an actual date that have passed either before or on the projected date. If the progress has been delayed and the actual date takes place after the projected date, an orange arrow icon will appear. Any steps that have passed the projected date and have not been actually completed will be marked with a red checkmark. If you change any dates or enter any comments in this log, be sure to click the Update button above or below the list to save your work. Any changes to dates here can trigger marketing campaigns. If a campaign has an automated trigger that is set to a specific in-processing stage, it will activate for the borrower if a date is entered in that field. Those that are set to look for the current or last completed in-processing stage will trigger once a date is entered for the selected stage. In addition to tracking an individual client's progress through their mortgage milestones, you can also see an overview of these processes using the processing reports. These can be accessed using the buttons above any client's milestone log in the In Processing sub-tab, or via the Reports tab of your CRM. The first option is the Processing Report. This will show the same basic details available when viewing an individual client's In Processing sub-tab, but you will be able to see all clients that are currently in processing at the same time. You can jump to any client's file by clicking on their blue name link to the left, and the CRM user account that the client is assigned to will be listed here as well. To the right, each completed milestone will appear as a date with the same indicator icons that appear in the In Processing sub-tab. The second option is the Extended Processing Report. This report shows more detail for your company's in-processing clients and represents their status with a helpful graph. At the top of the page, you can choose to include clients for all users or limit it to a specific account using the drop-down menu. You can also select whether the graph will identify the number of records at each in-processing stage or the total of the loan amounts of each client at that stage. Lastly, you can choose to include additional data fields from your CRM in this report by clicking the Extra Fields link, then selecting fields from the drop-down menus that appear. Once you have selected all options for the report, click the Go button to generate it. The graph will note the records or total loan amounts for each in-processing stage as points in a line, and you can hover over each of these to view the exact numbers. Below, you can see a breakdown of the records for each stage, jump to each client's record in your CRM, and view the information included from your selected extra fields as columns to the right. This report can be downloaded as a CSV file using the link above the graph. Thank you for watching this training video. To learn more about the BNTouch CRM, please check out our YouTube channel.